Well, friends, so the topic of the day is liberation through meditation. Liberation through meditation. Now just try to understand it. The destination or the ultimate point of the life is liberation. We can say the ultimate aim, the ultimate object, or the purpose of the life is liberation. So we have to understand what is liberation first and how this liberation can be achieved. Will the meditation would be the right way to achieve liberation? That's a matter of fact. And this is both liberation as well as meditation are part of the spirituality. So before we go into the detail of meditation and liberation, it becomes necessary for us to understand what is spirituality. So theoretically we can say that spirituality involves a person's connection to self, others and the world. Spirituality involves a belief system or value system which gives meaning and purpose to life. Spirituality may include a belief in a higher power or being expressed through various ways. Spirituality may provide a feeling of belonging and sense of community or unity with nature and the universe. So spirituality is based on the concept of God. Now what is God? The God is an omnipotent power. He is omniscient, omnivorous, and He is everywhere. So when we aim to achieve the God, liberation is the right way. Right way. Why? Because liberation means free from the cycle of life and birth. Now see, there are 4 pillars of life. First is health. And health can be maintained through exercise, healthy food, and by staying hydrated. Second is mind. Mind always needs to reading, traveling, and meditation. Third is wealth. For wealth we need stocks, business, real estate, or any profession. And the fourth one is the relationship. The relationship must be positive, demand free, and based on the trust. Now, the spiritual law of the universe says there is a set of principles or belief how the universe operates on a spiritual level. These principles are often required in ancient traditions, and they seek to help individuals understanding their place in the universe, and how to live in the harmony with the neutral world. So when we are living in the universe to find a purpose, the important question is how to find that purpose. If you do not know what your life's purpose is, it is simply because you have not unlocked it yet. So we have to plan it. We have to trust our intuition. Because we have to raise our spiritual vibrations, and these vibrations belong to our mind and body. Mind work on these spiritual vibrations by meditation, and thinking, spending time on nature, while the body works for spiritual vibrations through relax, walking, breathing consciously, detoxing. These are the few methods where spiritual vibrations can be created. And to raise these vibrations, one has to choose a state of mind that is in tune with your soul's highest purpose. So raising your vibration induces a feeling of bliss and oneness with the rest of the universe. It's a daily practice that induces trusting your intuition, choosing love and being grateful. So tune into your best self. What do you have to do? Watch your thoughts for they become words. Watch your words for they become actions. Watch your actions for they become habits. Watch your habits for they become character. And watch your character for it becomes your destiny. So there are brain waves that help you manifest. Signs your soul has reincarnated before. There are signs. Because this is your first birth that you can see. You are a highly sensitive person. You have a very strong intuition. You may feel like you don't belong here. What you do, it is difficult for a reason because the soul growth received in this dimension is massive. You crave deep connections and deep conversations with people who are good for you. You have a high level of respect for nature, animals, other humans, etc. Things like talents and gifts comes to you easily because they were practiced in other lifetimes. And lastly, you tend to require a lot of alone time to recharge. For spiritual relations, there are 9 relations. The sun is medicine, karma is real, prana is the life force of energy, moon strengthens your psychic abilities. Everything is connected in this universe. Manifestation and lucid dreaming are real. Healing is an everyday progress. Energies are real and your body can sense them. Happiness and self-love is medicine. So, the meaning of life has to be understood. One of the many things we have confirmed with ourselves is that we are here to have experience. We are here to experience every aspect of life that it has to offer us. Would we be able to do that if there was only one version of us? Of course not. That is why there are actually infinite versions of you, existing in countless alternate realities and timeliness, in some alternate timeliness. You might have died as an infant. In other timelines, you might have lived to be well over 100. Each version of you is here for a very important reason, to experience everything they possibly can. So think differently. Not all thoughts are yours. You are constantly swimming in a field of information with a human brain. That would be a radio receiver. It receives ideas and thoughts. On the frequency you are tuned to. And people don't actually choose your thoughts. They then think what the environment tells them to think. And what they think they become. Those people are not becoming who they are meant to be. They are becoming who they are told to be. So align your mind on daily. Tune yourself to the frequency of who you are choosing to be. Your entire life becomes within your mind. And you always have the power to transform your mind. When you really get this, everything will change. You are normally meditating. But in meditation, do you find that 0 point where you really feel that yes, you are in the meditation position? Because meditation has got certain frequencies. For example, at 174 Hz, it removes pain. At 285 Hz, it heals energy. At 396 Hz, meditation removes guilt and fear. At 417 Hz, it facilitates changes. At 432 Hz, miracle tone of nature comes. And at 528 Hz, it repairs DNA. Then at 639, it heals relationship. 741, awakens intuition. 852, attracts soul drive. And at 963, connects with the spirit. Above that, you are merged with the superpower. There are other forms of meditation, like water meditation. Our ancient monks, saints, used to take water meditation as well. Now, you may not be knowing, Swami Vivekananda used to meditate on a particular object. He used to focus on a blank point. So as he read higher and higher in the meditation, he could not see the point anymore. He would lose his body consciousness and earlier into a world of trance in which he could visualize things that are beyond normal human perception. How your brain changes after meditation for 1 year. So after 1 week of meditation, you will find that it reduces stress and anxious feelings. It gives you a feeling of relaxation. After 2 weeks, you will feel meditation feels natural and a part of your daily routine. After 40 days, you will feel better clarity of mind, better dream recall, easier to recognize symbols in your life, more positive attitude. And after 1 year, more productive you will find yourself. Better success in meeting goals you will get. You will become more self-disciplined, less affected by ups and downs of the life. Higher value of yourself and your time gives. You are more compassionate, more grateful, and overall there is less anxiety. And this is all due to meditation. But why this meditation is hard? We do not practice meditation to become good and meditating. In fact, it is the exact opposite. When you meditate, you want to lose focus. Why? Because this gives you an opportunity to recenter your thoughts. Now, consistently losing focus and recentering your thoughts trains you to control your own mind. Over time, this will translate into your everyday life and will help tremendously with controlling emotional outbursts, maintaining strong impulse control, and many other things that repair strong focus and willpower. There are other forms of meditation. So the truth about the meditation is, if you get up from your meditation in an elevated emotional state, and you can maintain that modified state of mind and body your entire day, you better get ready because something unusual is going to happen in your world. The benefits of meditations are extremely vast and 100% worth. So, everybody prefers to meditate because there are different stages of spiritual awakening. The depressed and confused phase is you really don't know what is going on in your life. You are frustrated and lost, disassociated to your family and friends. This can be triggered by traumas, a breakup, or a sudden life change. Then there is a crazy phase. You will see the real world and you will think that you are crazy, but you are not. The aware phase, you are having new thoughts and having unawareness of different things like inner self, ego. Then you start knowing that. Thereafter, you plan to self-control yourself. Because self-control comes by silence. And the power of silence is very great. Oversharing is how you leak the energy. Privacy is protection. Stop telling people more than what they need to know. The less you reveal, the more people can wonder. Forget attention. Move in silence. Destruction has noise. But creation is quiet. This is the power of silence. Grow silent. It's all in your mind. There are three bodies: physical body, astral body, causal body. Now, what is there to train? What is there to train? Everything you want to train to your mind, because mind has this subconsciousness. It records everything, always alert and awake. It controls 90% of our lives. Mind is built on habituation. It speaks to you in dreams. Mind has no verbal language. Mind takes everything literally. Mind can do trillion things at once. Mind is not logical. It's the feeling. It's free. It is 1,000,000 times powerful than the conscious mind. So your subconscious mind has access to limitless information. Yet the quality of info it gives depends on how you direct it. It is just that more people unconsciously direct it to produce weak results. For example, they'll say something like, I don't know. So the consciousness will show the more evidence of not knowing. And they will say, what if it doesn't work out? So the subconsciousness will show them why it won't work. Pay mind to the way you influence your mind. Instead of I don't know, say, show me the solution. Instead of what if it doesn't work out, say, guide me to best case scenario. It is time to direct your mind as the miraculous being you truly are. There are different mind dimensions which raise your vibrations. So cleanse your aura. Your aura is weakened by a poor diet, lack of exercise, lack of fresh air, lack of rest, sleeplessness, being in crowd, argument, fear, trauma, saying yes to everything, too much TV, alcohol, drugs, negative habits. These all things are weakening your aura. You have to cleanse your aura. How can you? Drink water with lemon every morning. Spend at least 1 hour in nature on natural lights daily. Practice hydrotherapy. Listen to soothing sounds before bed. Reduce your exposure to electrical gadgets. Meditate 2 to 3 times a week. Avoid alcohol and drugs. Your aura will improve. Then the telepathy. And telepathy is real. Particularly between people with emotional vibrations and energetic connections. Pay attention to the times you think of someone and they call, text or show up, or you wake up in the middle of the night with a feeling about someone only to find out something was happening with them. This happens because material technology is just a sad attempt to copy the spiritual technology we all have within us. And telepathy, spiritually in the sense of great Mahatmas, works very fast. Very fast. So this consciousness has to be unlocked. Because the higher consciousness is the consciousness of God. The part of the human mind that is able to think outside this materialistic world. Unfortunately, in modern society as well as in evolutionary biology, has conditioned us to become a slave to our materialistic pleasures. But to ever unlock our God-like powers, we must surpass this notion of thinking that we are this material body and start thinking through a spiritual and mythological viewpoint. Because subconsciousness of mind will give you many things to change yourself. And finally, when you are meditating continuously throughout the day and concentrating yourself in your meditation, you will feel miracles are happening. When you are rising above the 0 point, many new things you will see in the state of meditation. And the meditation is one way through that you can lead a spiritual life and you can be liberated from the life cycle of the birth and death. So liberation or release are different schools of Hinduism, have different meaning on modes. But they all agree that it generally means liberation from the cycle of life and death. It can be attained while on earth. And when attained, allows ones to see the truth of reality beyond the fog of ignorance. It is also considered a state of your pure knowledge, peace, and the bliss. Liberation can be achieved through the Master's grace. Liberation is not from the body alone. It is not from the emotions, feelings, thoughts. It's from everything. Once your sanskars of the lives are over, you can achieve liberation. And the best part of the life is liberation can be achieved as a human being only. In any form of other than human life, maybe animal, trees, birds, waterborne creatures. Liberation is not possible. And the best source, best way of liberation is meditation. So this is a guaranteed system of spirituality that only in the life of a human being, through spiritual procedure, through observing meditation, we can get the liberation or moksha from the life. So that is all for the day. Thank you very much.